Shalom, back with part 3, all right? World without end. We're talking about the everlasting kingdom, all right? And again, the Israelites are co-heirs to the kingdom with Yahweh Shai, all right? Romans, 8:17, okay? So anyway, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, all right, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Meaning the end of this world, Esau's world, his rulership. How do we know that? And remember, the disciples were always asking him this. Okay? Give me a minute. Let's go to 2 Ezra 6 and 9. All right, you see what it says here? 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. When you go into the word world, it's aeon or eon, however you want to pronounce it. And what it's talking about is the ending of an age, the ending of a time period. And that's what you're all witnessing, the end of Esau's rulership, the end of his time and rulership here on the earth. Okay? Now, let's read the rest of it. So Esau represents the ending of the world. That's what you're witnessing. Okay, because again, he goeth into perdition, which means destruction. You understand that? America represents the eighth and final head of the Edomite beast system and would go what? Into perdition. As you read in Revelations, the 17th chapter, part of a parable there. All right? Talking about, the 7 heads and the 10 horns. Okay? And you're not going to get it unless you know the history, okay? So you have to know the history in order to know the mystery, people, all right? So study to show thyself approved. So Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob, the 12 tribes, is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? It's prophecy, people, prophecy. Give me a minute. We scroll down here to 2 Ezra 6, 27, 28. For evil shall be put out, deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared and will continue to be declared. All right, give me a minute. Escalates, also known as Sirach 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries and riches got by the sea, like the Federal Reserve, the international banking families. Okay, so we can get very deep into this and breaking it down, but you people can do that on your own as well. All right, the kingdom, which means rulership, power, and dominion, is translated from one people, from the Edomites, the nation of Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, to another. The other, you already know who it is. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? You are the biblical Hebrew Israelites. Okay? This book is about your bloodline, your lineage, your ancestry, your race, nationality, culture, and heritage. You understand that? Okay. I'll make this easy for you. You want proof of that? How about the fact is you all know how big and thick your Bible is, right? Well, the slate Bible that they gave us, there's one sitting in the British Museum, maybe probably the last surviving copy. Well, how many pages does it have? 235 pages. So the question would be is, what was it that they were hiding? Well, obviously we know that, don't we? Okay? Those of us that have been called into this ministry. Okay? And know these scriptures, all right? Know our precepts. All right, people. We'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 4 to close out. Shalom.